Hey everybody, Kevin Crouch here with South Metro Weather, and I want to show you a quick update about all of the rain we're expecting over the next couple of days. I'm sitting here at the desk because I'm trying some new things here, and it's a lot easier to navigate sitting at the desk here instead of going elsewhere. So I want to show you first what we are looking at currently as of about 11 o'clock here, 10:59. So here is the rain that we have going on right now, and you can see across our area it's pretty well limited to the Dallas-Fort Worth area and Dallas-Fort Worth west and north. And what we're seeing across our area right now, I think, is mostly going to be this drizzle, light rain stuff that may not be showing up on the radar at this point. But what we're seeing across the region here is a lot of clouds and not a terrible lot of rainfall showing up right now, but we will see that increase over the next several hours here, as we'll see on the model here in just a second. But across the state, plenty of clouds, plenty of moisture. This will actually help us to not cool down very much overnight tonight. We'll get into tomorrow morning, and temperatures will be in the low 40s. We'll be topping out today in the mid 40s. So not a whole lot of change in terms of what we can expect over the next, over the course of the daytime and into the night here. And then tomorrow looks a little bit warmer because we'll be getting most of this out of here in the afternoon, hopefully seeing some sunshine. But another system is headed our way for Wednesday. So let's kind of get into a bigger picture look here. And you can see in the desert Southwest down to Baja, California, more lift out there. And that's what's headed our way. That's what's going to be bringing this disturbance through. And we will see, again, more moisture, more rain increase over the next several hours. And overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning, I think, is when we will see the most of the rain. I think we're really topping out around from half an inch to an inch of rain, maybe getting closer to an inch and a quarter, maybe an inch and a half by the time we get through the end of Wednesday. And then that should be our rain event for this week. Now, there's some debate about Thursday of whether or not we may see a little bit of precipitation in the morning while we're still below freezing. It's possible we could see a sleet pellet or two, but trust me, it's nothing to be concerned about. No road issues or anything like that. Just a few sleet pellets are possible during that time. So I want to make sure we bring up the NAM model here and kind of get an idea of what we're looking at. Now, I want to try to get that to pause there. That's been the thing, is this software is pretty springy. It likes to jump into action here when I may not be ready for it, but it does give us a pretty good look. So here's 9 a.m. this morning. You can see the model is showing more rain than we have really had this morning. I think a lot of what the model is suggesting, or at least projecting here, is some of that lighter rain that may not be showing up on radar. But as we get into the latter part of the day, this is about 3 o'clock, still mostly west and north of us. So I think most of the day today we'll probably just see scattered rain, a lot of drizzle out there, just kind of a dreary day as we go forward. Now, as we get into dinner time tonight, this is about 7 o'clock, about 7:15 tonight, we'll see increasing coverage. And then overnight tonight, that's about midnight, 12:22 in the morning, that will be where we see most of the rain start to really kind of become more widespread. And then as we get into the early morning hours, this is about 3:16 a.m., and you can see that the rain is becoming much more widespread across our area, more heavy rain probably. And then as we get into 7:46 a.m., so morning time, unfortunately, it does look like it will be a wet commute to school and work in the morning, so just keep that in mind. And then as we get into the afternoon hours, this is about 3 o'clock, we're moving most of that precipitation out. Now, this is the NAM model, just to let you know. This is just one model's interpretation. We'll be watching multiple of those short-range models to see what those decide to do. But as we get through the day, Tuesday, this is Tuesday night, we start to see the rain become more prevalent here. And then as we get into early Wednesday morning, this is 2:30 in the morning, we have more rain coming through, right? So the timing on Wednesday, I think, may still be a little bit in flux here. But it, at this point, does look like maybe it's going to be more of a morning thing. But it does also look like by 6 a.m., hopefully most of that is moving out. And I'm checking the calendar because, yeah, that's the 12th there, so that's Wednesday. And really, if this model verifies, this shows most of this moving out in the morning hours, and then the rest of the day Wednesday is nice. So this is a little bit of an update here. I was looking at some models that were pushing really most of the daytime Wednesday as being rainy, but now we're seeing we could be looking at more of a kind of an isolated morning event on Wednesday. We'll be watching that over the next couple of days. Really, the focus right now is going to be the increasing coverage of rain throughout the day. I think today most of what we see is lighter rain. Overnight tonight, we'll see that rain increasing. And tomorrow morning, yes, it does look like a wet go of it for your commute to school and work. I think we'll see a few rumbles of thunder. I don't expect severe weather with this. And I also don't really think that flooding is going to be too big an issue. I don't think we're going to see the kind of rain rates that we saw previously with the last big rain event we had. The good news is I think this will be fairly tame in terms of those rain rates. So stay tuned to South Metro Weather. We'll have more coverage for you of the rain overnight tonight, tomorrow morning, and I'll be continuing to monitor our Wednesday forecast. We may be getting rid of the rain in the morning time on Wednesday, leaving a nicer day for the rest of the day there. And then, yes, we do have a few freezes in the forecast, so pay attention to South Metro Weather for more updates on all of that coming up this week.